My dear friends and all the members of White Army, he completed his MBBS in 2018, and during his internship in 2019, he attempts a NEET PG and gets a rank of 6070. He was getting surgery, but he chose not to opt for it, MS General Surgery. Instead, he always wanted to take up neurosurgery, that 6 year course, whatever available after MBBS. He wanted that because neurosurgery was his passion and dream branch. So he chose to write that 6 year course exam, entrance exam of NIMHANS in 2019 during his internship, and scored an amazing rank of 78. But as you know, that was a separate exam for NIMHANS, so he missed neurosurgery then. He didn't give up. In 2019 AIMS May, he got a rank of amazing 306, didn't get neurosurgery. PGI 2019 rank of 336. In again AIMS November 2019, rank of 596, PGI 796, JIPMA 263. In NEET PG 2020, he got a rank of 1012, and somehow convinced someone. He got convinced that he can pursue neurosurgery even after MS General Surgery. So he took general surgery in prestigious Grants Medical College, Mumbai, and along with that, in 2020, also attempted the AIMS and got a rank of 912, and NIMHANS September 2020 also got a rank of 38. And in April, after completing his MS, he again wrote INISS for super specialty branches of neurosurgery. In 2023 April, he didn't even qualify, and in November 2023, he's rank 1 in neurosurgery. Sounds incredible, right? Not his ranks or not the number of attempts he did or anything, but his passion for a subject or branch. He never gave up. That's the point to be noted here. He never gave up, even after attempting so many times, maybe 7 to 10 times he has attempted for a same seat, but he never gave up or never compromised with a branch. That's what I like the most, or even I inspired by him. So ultimately, he got into his dream branch now as a first rank, as a topper in the entrance examination. Our own long-term White Army member and a very active member, Dr. JAYMIN Gupta, who hails from Udaipur, Rajasthan, who completed the MBBS from a deemed private medical college in Udaipur, and as I mentioned, did his MS General Surgery from coveted Grant Medical College, Mumbai, and now he's going to be a neurosurgeon finally. Hats off to you, man. Very proud of you, Mr. JAYMIN. Excellent, excellent. When I heard about you, I got thrilled and inspired me too. So I thought your story should motivate so many other aspirants out there who do so many mistakes. Like once if they don't get the desired rank, they compromise with the branch and suffer for lifelong with the working with the without any interest or passion in the other branches. So many such examples we see in our day-to-day scenarios. So you are an exemplary like a model for them who never gave up for your passion, and you set an example for all those who think like that. So thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your experience with us. So to start with, Mr. JAYMIN, how do you feel? How do you feel about rank 1 in most difficult exams?
Sir, first of all, I'm quite overwhelmed by the introduction which you gave about me. Sir, it is an overwhelming feeling to get a rank. Like I always dreamt of getting a rank 1, but when I saw the result for the first time, I couldn't believe it. I actually made 4 people check my rank. That is this really me, or is it some printing error? Because honestly, it hasn't sunk in yet, sir. Like I haven't slept for I haven't slept properly since the results have announced. Like I still can't believe it, sir. It's an unbelievable feeling, and I think this feeling rarely comes in one's lifetime, sir.
Correct.
So I'm grateful, sir, to be in such a position, sir. I'm feeling pretty blessed, sir, right now.
Excellent. No. Thing is that all your ranks are too good. You never you were not like a average students, or you are done brilliantly throughout. Okay. So still, why you were missing why was that little gap was there for you to get a seat and your ranks? What was happening actually?
Sir, I feel that why people from central institutes and colleges like MAMC, KEM, why they crack all these entrance exams is because they have guidance available, and their seniors are also cracking
Trend is
exams
there.
in center. So the reason why I think now that I was able to get this rank is because in my institute, from where I did MS General Surgery from, every year 2 to 3 seniors used to crack central institutes, and my biggest motivation was my first senior. His name is Dr. Shushrut Balegar. He was my first senior, and he got a rank one. He got a rank of one last year. And another senior who inspired me was Dr. Sumit Malgaonkar. He also wanted to do neurosurgery, and he also has got an amazing rank, sir, this time. So they too, both of them inspired me. And when you have people who share similar goals, so you get motivated and you think that what you are chasing is not impossible to achieve, sir.
That's right. Your surrounding or the seniors, the study circle, everything matters to get into that top row. Okay, so Jaymin, I just want to know about your a little bit of background. You did from a deemed private college, MBBS, and how was your study pattern during your MBBS and then MS times?
So, sir,
Like,
till
are
12th,
you a very intelligent student, or like a mediocre,
no, sir,
average, or very hardworking? What was your nature and study pattern?
sir, till 12th standard, I was pretty laid back. So that's why I think I had to take admission in deemed private medical college. But my both of my parents are doctors, and I spent my UG time with my grandfather. He currently is 94, and he himself is a surgeon in Udaipur. So he used to practice just before COVID lockdown. So the way he lived his lifestyle and the way he kept himself disciplined motivated me to actually study and not let them down. So that was the initial motivating factor for me to buckle up and start studying seriously. And then I came across some online resources. So from second year, I started reading standard textbooks. I used to watch interviews of toppers who used to crack AIMS, PGI. So all of them used to tell that don't focus on PG entrances from the beginning. Focus on building
Basics.
concepts in standard
Correct.
textbooks. So I made it a point to read Robbins because most of the second MBBS students read Harshmohan. But I made a promise to myself that I won't even buy Harshmohan, and I'll get a distinction in pathology just by reading Robbins. I couldn't do it, but that made me believe that okay, if you build concepts, it lasts with you for a long time. And similarly, I made it a point to read Love and Daily for general surgery instead of the other textbooks. So I think I took a path a bit more difficult, but in the end, it proved fruitful, I think.
Excellent. During MS?
During MS, sir, ours was
How you
a
used to
bit.
study? Because Bombay, we know, no time even to scratch your back. So how you made time for both study as well as your work?
So, sir, MS general surgery was a bit of a struggle for me, to be honest, because I was
You
overwhelmed
are
by
not
the.
even mentally prepared for that.
Yes,
Actually,
yes.
you always wanted to take up neurosurgery. Who gave you this idea of direct neurosurgery, and why not MS general surgery
Sir,
initially?
Interest of surgical field came from my grandfather,
Of course, yeah.
and my mom recently retired as an anatomy professor. So
Okay.
she had a deep interest in neuroanatomy.
Neuroanatomy.
So I found it pretty fascinating. So I thought that neuroanatomy plus surgical
Perfect
combination and
combination.
surgery will be uh, like I found it like I thought that I'll go ahead and pursue it. I honestly didn't find GI surgery that fascinating. So, but in second attempt when I got MS General Surgery, I thought that I can crack this exam after pursuing my MS General Surgery. And unfortunately, the September 2020 exam of NIMHANS, it was originally scheduled to be held in March 2020, but due to COVID, it got postponed, sir. So that's why I think I
So,
couldn't.
when did you start preparing for super specialty entrance exams? And how did you start?
Sir, in first, like ours was a COVID batch, so we got juniors pretty late. I think after 1.5 years, we got our juniors. So after that, I started reading. I first revised my general surgery notes, which I had made for NEET PG, and then I subscribed to multiple platforms because we don't have the reason I took JJ was we have those 3 month selective postings of neurosurgery, but again due to COVID those postings got cancelled. So to make sure that I understand concepts, I subscribed to different platforms and I watched all the video lectures initially, and then I made notes. Then I also read Greenberg neurosurgery textbook. I couldn't complete it entirely, but I read it just to gain a base and a
Basic
foundation.
understanding.
And then I solved MCQs, like whichever source was
Correct,
available.
correct.
I solved all the
Practice
MCQs.
MCQs. Yes.
Yes, sir. So basically, my intense preparation began from June 2022, sir.
22. That means in your second year?
As like in my final,
Final
somewhere
year.
between second year and third year. Yes, sir.
So, what was the best part of your preparation? What did you feel now, retrospectively? If you look at what did you do the best to get this rank?
Sir, best part about this is like I enjoyed every bit of it. Like whenever
Excellent.
you think that then you come across a concept and you think like, oh, I never knew this. So I feel rather than abdomen, brain is the original Pandora's box because many areas are yet to be
Still
researched.
yes.
So I found it pretty fascinating. Like when if you just look at limbic system as a whole, then you see there are so many intricate structures, so many different functions, so much to learn. And so I think neuroanatomy and neurosurgery excited me a lot. Like I never felt that time is passing by or oh, I'm getting bored. I just enjoyed it. So I think if you enjoy something, then you don't feel stress like you have to complete this course or you have to crack this exam.
Correct.
So,
Jaymin, what do you feel is the role of revision and solving previous year question papers? Are they important, or what's your take about that?
definitely, sir. Revision is important. Without revision, one can't
How
think.
important it is revision?
Like, like I in order of importance, if I were to tell you, first is MCQ practice, second
Okay.
is writing as many mock tests as possible, and third is revision. Because no matter what you read, if you don't practice them, if one doesn't
Exactly.
practice MCQs, then one can't know what to apply, what not to apply. And solving MCQs is itself an art, which I think I didn't have initially, but I developed it as I practiced more and more MCQs. So it's not an innate ability, but you just have to keep practicing. Like Virat Kohli didn't become Virat Kohli in one day. He kept on practicing. He did net practice. So similarly, if you just keep on solving MCQs of different variety, you will develop an ability to rule out options. Because in exam, many of the times questions won't be straightforward. You have to
Correct.
reach to answer after
By
eliminating the
applying all your knowledge from various this thing. Application of knowledge is more important, not the direct knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So that only comes with practice. By
Yes, sir.
solving so many MCQs, you will know okay how they're asking, what they're expecting, and where will be that tricky word and how to go rule out all the four options. All those things you will learn only by practicing. No, not by reading books or reading many more books. No.
Yes, sir.
So, Jamin, the contrary, what you should not have done now. Do you have any? No, I don't. I'm sure you don't have any repentance, because nothing can be more than this, okay, or better than this rank one. But still, you think you could have done better in some way by undoing something, or you should not have done during your maybe MS or during your entrance exam preparation.
So, sir, for April I didn't qualify. So,
Yeah.
INI has a unique pattern. Like, they have this 80 mark exam. Like, they have 80 MCQs, and +1 is for correct, and -1/3 is for wrong. And you have to get at least 40 marks out of 80 to qualify. Like, if you get less than, even if you get 39.6, you aren't eligible for a seat. So I think one mistake which I did in April INI was I didn't revise general surgery much. Had I read it in detail, I might have got. Hello.
Yeah. Please continue. Please continue.
Yeah. So I was telling that had I revised general surgery a bit more, then I probably would have got a decent rank in April INI as well. So difference in NEET SS and INI SS is like the pattern is changing every year, but the current pattern is in NEET SS you are asked basic level questions like whether you want to pursue surgical gastroenterology, whether you want to do oncology, whether you want to do CVTS. Everyone writes the same paper of 150 MCQs, and all subjects are covered. While in INISS, you have to apply for a specific paper, whether you want to pursue neurosurgery, whether you want to pursue CVTS. So out of 80, around 50 to 55 questions are the specialty of your choice, and the rest 20, 25 to 30 questions are of general surgery. So as I didn't revise general surgery properly, that's why I think I missed out on April INI. So if given an opportunity, I think I would have revised general surgery properly in April INI.
Jamin, you used to message me quite often during your MS and all. So, how did you deal with your stress levels during preparation? So, you have to work there. You have to study for your MS entrance, MS final exam, university exams, which is very tough. Again, practicals. So you don't know what's your fate in practicals, and again, simultaneously, that you are lagging some years. You have to make it up by getting. Super special rank in first attempt itself. That will be all these thoughts will be going in your brain. A lot of stress happens automatically. So, how did you deal with stress factor?
So, sir, initially I used to talk to my friends, but somehow, like, if they were busy with their studies as well, then I used to try meditating for a minute or two. I just used to calm myself down by telling that this too shall pass. So that's what I think should be applied to every stage of life, whether you are having success or whether you are having failure. I think this quote that this too shall pass uh, kept me going, and it also, I believe, keeps one grounded so that one doesn't, I can say, fly and tell that.
Correct. Serene minded. You will not even fly, not even feel upset. Okay,
Yes,
always take everything neutrally. Excellent.
yes.
Excellent thought process there. See, like already mentioned, more than your studying, revision, everything, finally, what really matters, because everyone will have knowledge, everyone would have practiced, all are equally competent in our field. So, what really matters finally to between rank 1 and rank 2 is the exam day preparedness and the presence of mind. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So, what's your take on that? How did you strategize for that, and how did you do on the day of examination?
So, sir, NEET SS happened on the 29th September, and INI SS happened on 28th October. So, before INI itself, 2 weeks before, I think around 15th October, they announced the results, and I got a rank of 875. So, back of the mind, I knew that even if I don't get a rank in INI SS, I'll be getting MCH neurosurgery, which is my ultimate dream. And I think one difference which was between April INI and November session was I actually stopped obsessing about an institute. Like initially, I was like, I just want to go into NIMANS, or I just want to go into a central institute. But I thought that uh, we just need to focus on giving our best. Rest is not in our hands. So I was pretty relaxed on the day of exam. I thought that whatever outcome going to happen is not in my hands. My job is only to give my 100%. So I slept pretty nicely at night prior, and I was in a very relaxed state. So I think that made a huge difference ultimately.
It's a typical white army philosophy here. Okay. See, you worry only about what is there in your hands, not the things which are not there in your beyond your control. What's there in your hand is only to study. That's it. Okay, or revise as much as possible or practice. Unnecessarily worrying about the things which are beyond your control will make you like decrease your efficiency or efficacy. That's it. Okay, nothing, nothing more than that. So extraordinary thinking there. Why I really wonder. See, Jamin, we all do one mistake commonly that even I did for that matter. I wanted surgery. Okay, I wanted surgery in my, but my rank was borderline then. Okay, borderline where I was. It's very unlikely to get surgery in my rank. So I opted for ophthalmology in the first counseling, because I thought ophthalmology. I trained my brain. Oh, even ophthalmology is also a microsurgery, very fascinating. You do 2 phaco surgeries, you earn enough, and entire day you can spend pursuing your hobbies. Because I was a musician, badminton player, all those things. So I convinced my mind, although I wanted to be general surgeon only. Still, since I didn't get a good rank in so I convinced myself to take up ophthalmology, and first round I had taken also. Then suddenly I thought, no, I should not be compromising this way. No, whatever it is, I should settle with general surgery. For second round, I again opted for general surgery, and that's how I got it. Most of us do this mistake. Some people from first priority, they go for 10th priority and all those things, then suffer later on. What made you especially stick on to neurosurgery itself? What is that binding factor? Okay, everyone will have passion. I agree with that. But passion alone cannot drive you so far. There is something special in you which has brought you so far and finally made you take it up. So, what do you think is that special factor?
So, sir, I actually like wanted no regrets in the end. Like even if I wouldn't have like I was lucky that I got a rank good enough to get MS General Surgery. But had I not got a rank, then like I would have drawn a line somewhere, and I would have stopped writing entrances. But I in the end I thought that I have to make my complete effort and have no regrets. Like it should not be like had I taken a seat in first attempt, I would have probably regretted it 10 to 15 years down the line. Like
Correct.
what had I wrote that exam? So my motto is like I want to have no regrets in life. I just want to give my best. Rest is not in my hands. So that didn't develop since day one. I think the entrance exam journey changes
But
you
still,
and makes
attempting for seventh, eighth time is not a simple thing, man. Others, even normal people can't even think of. Okay, this is something amazing. See, I tell the same thing to my whenever I guide or when I take these sessions, I tell the same thing. Finally, at the end of your career, it doesn't really matter. Okay, Jaymin was a successful neurosurgeon for 25 years. Jaymin was a successful neurosurgeon for 32 years. Does it really matter?
no, sir.
What matters is Jaymin was a successful neurosurgeon. That's it. He has helped thousands. That's all matters. Not these 32 years, 25 years. Years never matter. Time doesn't matter at all. So what I say initially, yeah, you feel all my friends are taking up their seats. I'm only left behind. Competition is increasing. All those things that at the heat of the moment you will feel like that. But ultimately, you have to pursue the branch of your choice or dream branch and go with it.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Initially, you're very flexible. Anything is fine. Then okay. But if you already if you already made up your mind, especially during MBBS or after MS, yes, I want this, I want to be this, then you have to go for it. Then going there and repenting will not help you much. So
Yes.
that way, I had a similar example like you. My own senior from Bangalore Medical College. He has almost when I joined MBBS, he had completed and he was preparing for this NIMHANS. Okay, and even when I completed MBBS, also he was there only. He wanted that NIMHANS, that neurosurgery only. Then we both happened to do MS General Surgery together, and then again this what is it super specialty also together in Sri Chitra. I was doing CTVS and he was doing neurosurgery. See, the matter of, and we both that batchmates then. My
Yes.
6 years senior at Bangalore Medical College. So finally, now he's a very happy neurosurgeon, very happy, very contented that the 6 years wasted. All this question doesn't arise at all.
Yes, sir.
Understood? No. So not this lot of maturity is required for this. What you have already, your words itself, like tell it, convey it to us, like how much you matured you are in your thinking and how much philosophical you are. So finally, what's your concluding remarks, Dr. Jaymin? How do you want your juniors to do better, like you or better than you? Can you
Sir,
please
I
give
think
some motivating words?
so. Sir, first of all, I would like to thank White Army team and you, because I still am feeling very overwhelmed that you have given me an opportunity and stage to talk about this journey. Uh, talking about talking about my MS generals, like White Army is not only useful for undergraduates, but it proved useful for my post graduation as well, sir. Before my practical exams, like we only had 4 to 5 days gap between our theory and practical exams. So I made it a point to watch all the clinical examination videos which are there by great stalwarts of surgery like Dr. Rajagopal Shenoy sir and other members. So that helped me actually to clear MS General Surgery practicals, because I hadn't read MS General Surgery per se in that detail as I had read neurosurgery.
And especially these COVID batches,
Yes,
you were
sir.
all posted in that ICUs only, COVID ICU surgery. Residents also posted in with ventilators there. No surgeries, elective surgeries were being happening. You missed almost 2 years. So practical aspects were a bit lagging there. Okay, so
And
in
sir,
that
Mumbai
way,
was one of the worst affected cities.
firstly hit, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So in that way, that during that time, this yes, White Army. My intention was starting that White Army YouTube channel was the same. I don't want you to miss the practical aspects, because that has to be taught by a mentor only. You can't read it in books. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I made sure that someone takes a case and presents it, so that how is the case presentation and examination, everything is learned. At least if not live, at least through videos, you learn something. So glad that most of the COVID batches got benefited by this, and now that entire India, for at least for practical case presentations and practical examinations, invariably watch White Army videos before the exams and practical presentations.
And
Uh,
recently, sir, I saw that White Army had actually conducted a live session in Mysore or Mangalore. I'm not sure about the city. So, I wish I was given an opportunity to attend this class had I been in my
it was a
final.
live demonstration class in Mangalore. Same
So
Shanai sir, and when he had SRB sir, they all had come. Nishant, and myself, we had literally demonstrated. See, even in bedside clinics also, nobody will demonstrate you. They will tell Pratt's test, Fagan's test, this test, this test, there. You read from your DAS. That's all they'll
yes,
tell. Nobody will literally demonstrate you how much your good teachers they are. But we made sure that each and every test, every sign is demonstrated on a patient to all our members, and it was a very useful class. And yes, what do you want to tell to your juniors, Jamin? Please, they also want to do like you. So there are so many students who will watch this video. They are undergoing the same like you. They are attempting. They're narrowly missing it. So, what's your words to them?
sir. First, I would like to say that you have to never give up on your goal. You have to stay persistent and not change sources too frequently. Like sometimes, if we don't get a desired rank, many people start questioning their way of preparation, or whether the source which they are using is correct or not. because basically whatever platform you use, most of them teach the same content. So it's just that we have to keep doing the same things again and again. Like there is a saying that you just have to do simple things right, and that's how you win. So important is to just stay focused and just analyze yourself whether you are doing anything grossly wrong. Like suppose you just have to see whether you're practicing enough MCQs, whether you're writing grand tests. Other than that, sir, I just would like to say, I would like to say that we just have to keep things simple. We don't need to complicate things, and just focus on our ultimate goal, and also enjoy that journey. That is important. That's what makes this bearable.
Meanwhile, both of your like mentors, like Darshan and Nadim, had agreed to join the session when I requested them, but I only forgot to send them the link actually. So 1 second, they wanted to join. They had leaving their surgeries. They wanted to join and they wanted to wish you actually. Sorry, I forgot to send them the links of this session. So I just only 1 second, 1 minute, I'll take them. Join. Nadim is stuck in a surgery. We still Darshan. So I'll tell him, please join. Both of them very happy. Okay, I conveyed that your rank and your news to them. All our mentors, in fact, all our mentors I informed about you. They're all very happy and they're all congratulated you. All the greatest teachers of our country knows about you now, and they are really happy and proud about you. They all congratulated you on all the behalf. I am once again congratulating you for your wonderful, incredible journey, and also it's definitely motivating to me. Definitely, I'm sure it will help many others to succeed in their entrance exams as well. So yes, what you would like to tell about thank about that uh, career counseling sessions on White Army by neurosurgery, what you had conducted, how did it help?
Sir, I initially had watched Dr. Darshan Ravi sir's session, like the one which you had called all the specialists to talk about the
Yeah.
respect. That is 2 years back. And then I watched Dr. Nadeem sir's neurosurgery residency at Nimhan's video. And then you had I had even messaged you when Darshan Ravi sir's video of Sri Chitra didn't get uploaded. I had messaged you, sir,
Correct.
this video is not live. So you told me that the session is postponed by 1 day. I also watched that. So that motivated me to pursue neurosurgery in central institutes, because I feel in the long run, institute doesn't matter, but if you pursue your MCH from a good institute, or an institute of national importance, you have a very good base to build upon. So I was pretty blessed to have so many seniors and so many mentors guiding me, because I think this rank is not possible without their efforts. So actually, this rank is not alone mine. This rank is also of my parents, my seniors,
Correct.
whoever guided me, my friends in times of adversity. So this rank is not alone my effort. And I would also like to thank God, because without
Yes, definitely.
his
See,
grace, we can't.
patience also. You
Yes.
everyone you should be thankful. See, so humble and like down to earth in that way. So yes, ultimately we should not never forget whatever you get rank one, you become president, whatever it is. Ultimately, we should never forget our grounds or route from where we have grown this far. And yes, as a seniors, it's our duty to guide you all. Okay. My concern is whatever I faced, what are the difficulties I faced, my juniors should never face. That's the only concern here. So in that way, we are always ready to help, guide, what are the best possible way. But it's up to the juniors to get the maximum like out of it. Okay. So,
Yes.
yeah. Anyway, Nadeem and Darshan, they both of them stuck in Nadeem has message. He's stuck in the duty, but he has conveyed his best wishes to you. Please convey
Thank
my best wishes to him. Okay, and hope you will meet him soon, next month only. Okay, as soon as you go there, please meet him and thank him. Okay, so
you. Definitely.
yes, JAYMIN, I know you are called by many people, and you're busy with giving interviews, so many interviews. I don't want to
No,
waste your time and your time, your mood also. Thank you. But this video and whatever your words of experience will definitely help thousands of aspirants out there. And
sir.
thank you so much. And in near future, we expect you to teach us the basics of neurosurgery as well. Whatever you learn from your mother, neuroanatomy, or what
Thank
you'll be learning from the best of the best teachers in NIMHANS about neurosurgery. At least, please teach us about the difference between EDH and SDH and SAH. Okay, even that is enough for us. So please do, because you have read so much. You have read very vastly. So that knowledge should not go in vain. So that has to be utilized. That should be shared.
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, you only get benefited by that. Help others to help ourselves. So when you
Yes, sir.
share the knowledge with others, it will get multiplied, and in turn you will also get benefited. So kind request on behalf of all the members is that please take us some classes in your branch of choice or branch of specialty, and
Definitely,
help
sir.
others. That's a
Thank you,
kind
sir.
request. Thank you so much, Dr. Jaymin. Really proud of you.
Sir, it was an honor talking to you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.